Welcome to a place where broken dreams find new hope, where tired hearts rediscover their fire, and where ordinary people are reminded that they were never meant to live an ordinary life. This is a journey through the real stories of those who were once lost but found their way, those who had nothing but created everything, those who fell but rose again stronger. Here you will hear the untold truths behind success. You will meet legends who started with pain, and you will walk beside them step by step, learning how to turn pain into power, fear into faith, and failure into freedom. If you are tired, hopeless, confused, or just searching for more, you are not alone. And you are not done yet. You are just beginning. Because your life is not a mistake, it is a mission. And it's time to rise. Welcome to your new beginning. Welcome to Master English Stories, where dreams are rebuilt. Let's start the story. Once upon a time, in the quiet mountains of Virginia, a boy named Napoleon Hill was born in 1883. His family was very poor. They lived in a small wooden cabin with no electricity and no running water. Life was hard. His father was a simple man, and his mother passed away when Napoleon was just 9 years old. After his mother's death, young Napoleon became angry and wild. But his stepmother saw something special in him. She believed that he was smart and had potential. She gave him books to read and encouraged him to go to school. This was the first time someone believed in him. "Your mind is your greatest power," she would say. Napoleon began to dream big. But dreams were not enough. He had to survive. At age 13, he started working as a small-town reporter. He wrote short stories for the local newspaper and earned a few cents. Even though the money was little, it gave him hope. He started to meet different kinds of people: farmers, workers, teachers, and business owners. He learned something from each one. He realized that successful people think differently. They act differently. They are not always the smartest or the richest, but they have a strong will. At the age of 25, Napoleon was assigned to interview one of the richest men in the world, Andrew Carnegie. Carnegie was not just a businessman, he was a man of wisdom. He had built a fortune in steel and was known for helping others succeed. When Napoleon arrived for the interview, he expected it to last 30 minutes. But instead, they talked for 3 full days. Carnegie asked him, "What makes a person truly successful? Is it luck, intelligence, or something else?" Napoleon didn't have the answer. Then Carnegie shared a powerful idea. Success can be taught. There is a formula, but no one has ever written it down for the average person. He had an offer. "I will introduce you to the greatest minds of our time: Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, and many more. But I will not pay you. You must find a way to survive. Do you accept?" It was a dangerous decision. No money, no job security, only a dream. But Napoleon, with a burning heart, said, "Yes, I accept." That single decision changed his life and millions of lives after him. For the next 25 years, he worked like a silent student, traveling, learning, asking questions, and taking notes. For the next 25 years, Napoleon Hill met the greatest minds of the century. He interviewed more than 500 successful people, including Henry Ford, who built cars when people still rode horses; Thomas Edison, who failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb; Alexander Graham Bell, who gave the world the telephone; Theodore Roosevelt, John D. Rockefeller, and many others. He listened, he studied, he observed. What did they all have in common? Napoleon discovered that these people didn't succeed by accident. They followed certain principles. On indefiniteness of purpose, they knew what they wanted. 2. Faith. They believed deeply in their goals. 3. Persistence. They never gave up, even after failing many times. 4. Going the extra mile. They gave more than they were paid for. 5. Mastermind group. They surrounded themselves with smart, positive people. 6. Self-discipline. They controlled their thoughts, habits, and time. He started to write down these ideas step by step in simple language, but people laughed at him. "You're not rich. Who are you to teach success?" But Napoleon didn't stop. He had faith just like the people he studied. He lived in small apartments, sometimes with no food or money. He worked day and night. He faced rejection, failure, and even depression. But he remembered what Carnegie said, "Great power comes to those who never quit." And he didn't quit. By the early 1930s, Napoleon had gathered enough wisdom to fill many books, but he chose to write one, a simple, powerful, and practical guide. He called it Think and Grow Rich. It wasn't just about money. It was about growing your mind, your character, and your life. The book showed that success starts from a thought, grows with faith, and becomes real through action. No publisher believed in him. People said, "This won't work. People want money, not mindset." But Napoleon believed in his mission. He printed the book himself and started spreading the word. And then something amazing happened. People read the book, they followed the steps, and their lives changed. Farmers became business owners, salesmen became millionaires, hopeless people found hope again. Think and Grow Rich sold over 100 million copies. It became one of the most powerful personal development books in history. Here are some of the most famous lessons from his book, simple but powerful. 1. Desire. Want something so badly that it burns inside you. 2. Faith. Believe you can do it, even when no one else does. 3. Autosuggestion. Tell your mind positive things again and again. 4. Specialized knowledge. Learn something useful and deep. 5. Imagination. Use your mind to solve problems creatively. 6. Organized planning. Make a clear plan, then act. 7. Decision. Decide quickly and clearly. 8. Persistence. Keep going even when it's hard. 9. The mastermind. Work with people who support your dream. 10. The subconscious mind. Feed your inner mind with hope, not fear. 11. The brain. Use your brain like a radio focus on powerful thoughts. 12. The sixth sense. Trust your inner guidance when all else fails. These principles are like tools. Anyone, rich or poor, young or old, can use them. Even after success, life didn't get easy for Napoleon. He lost his money. His ideas were stolen. People criticized him, mocked him, and called him a fraud. At one point, he became so poor that he could not pay rent. He was told to give up, but he smiled and said, "I know that every adversity brings with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit." He didn't let failure stop him. He used it. He didn't let fear control him. He faced it. He didn't wait for perfect times. He created them. Napoleon began to teach. He gave speeches, ran training programs, and helped thousands of people find their purpose. He didn't become the richest man in the world, but he helped millions become rich in mindset and rich in life. People started calling him the father of personal development. He passed away in 1970, but his words still speak to us, still guide us, still wake up something powerful inside us. His life was proof that one person with a strong purpose can change the world even if they start with nothing. If you have failed, Napoleon failed too. If people have laughed at your dreams, they laughed at his too. If you are poor, he was poorer. If you are afraid, he was too. But he did not quit, and neither should you. You may be just one decision away from a new life. You may be just one thought away from your dream. You may be just one belief away from greatness. So get up, work harder, learn more, help others, and never ever give up. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Napoleon Hill. Remember this. Every great journey starts with a single step. Every success story was once filled with doubt and struggle. But those who kept going, those who refused to quit, they became the heroes of their own lives. So whatever your dream is, hold it close, work hard for it. And never let anyone tell you it's impossible, because the power to change your life is already inside you. It's time to believe in yourself. It's time to act, and it's time to rise. Thank you for being here. Stay strong, stay inspired, and until next time, keep dreaming big.